All right, I think it's time for some food.
All right, we're living in the Winn-Dixie kitchen, brought to you by ProCraft Cabinetry. And guess who I've got here today? I've got Spencer's Smokin' Q, the owner, Spencer Matheson, here with us because we're talking about the annual Jimmy Jam Barbecue Slam.
Yes, sir.
Sir?
Good to see you.
Good
Thanks
to
for
see
having
you,
me.
man.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got a lot of good stuff going on here. First, let's just get into what you're going to be competing in. Let's talk
Yes.
about the Jimmy Jam Barbecue Slam.
Yes, so Jimmy Jam Barbecue Slam is going to be the 10th annual this year.
Right on.
So it's become one of Florida's biggest KCBS sanctioned events. So one of the biggest in North Florida. So there'll be close to 70 competition teams from all over the country competing. And, you know, full-on KCBS competition.
Yeah.
For, chicken, pork, ribs, and brisket.
So it's going to be pretty good. Okay, okay. Before we get into this, let's just pay some bills real quick. Tell us about Smokin' Spencer's Q.
So Smokin' Spencer's Q, I started that about 5 years ago. I was Texas born and raised, so barbecue was in my blood.
Yeah.
So when I kind of started that, it really kind of developed just from a love of barbecue and wanted to just bring my vision of it to Florida. So.
Right on. Okay, so and we were talking off camera. So there's like Texas barbecue is a little bit different than what you're going to be dealing with at the competition,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes,
so
sir.
in the competition, you said it's K what? What is it again?
So this is there's different sanctioning bodies. This is KCBS, Kansas City Barbecue Association.
Gotcha.
So they've got their specific judges in. They're looking for a certain profile. So me growing up in Texas, like,
a little bit different.
It's a black pepper heavy.
Yeah.
It's, you know, brisket, all that. So here it's a different profile than what I normally cook with on the trailer and caterings and events.
Gotcha.
So, you know, they're looking for more of a sweet and savory.
And you bring it.
And I bring it. But it's, you know, all my negative scorecards in the past have been too spicy, too much black pepper. So I stay away from my love. So it's,
hey, listen, that's gonna be a plus on my scorecard personally.
Okay, good.
All right, well, let's jump into it. Let's see what you're gonna be making. So
Okay.
you brought some stuff that you're gonna actually be like doing in the competition?
Yes, so these are actually two competition pieces of meat right here.
Okay.
Okay, so the first the first we'll talk about, this is a pork medallion. This is actually off of a Boston butt or a pork shoulder.
Okay.
So the whole butt, the whole shoulder produces one of these. This is this is a medallion. It's
So
actually,
the whole shoulder or the whole butt,
shoulder,
how does it get down to being so
you're
small?
separating just that out.
Gotcha,
And
okay,
in
cool.
the competition, you can't separate it out first. You've got to cook it whole, then separate it out during your
So
wrap
you
procedure.
better know what you're doing.
So, yeah, you got to know what you're doing. So
Okay, cool.
basically, you know, from those before you that are competition experts, you know, you pass the knowledge around, pass the knowledge along throughout the generations. But so this is actually nicknamed in the competition world the money muscle.
All right.
Because it wins some money at competition.
Let's go. I'm ready to try it.
Yeah, so this is, we'll slice into there real quick.
Whoa, that's beautiful. That is really, how long did it take to cook this?
So the whole pork shoulder, you know, you're looking at about a 6-hour cook.
Wow.
Because in competition world, you tend to go a lot, it's more of a hot and fast barbecue style than a low and slow.
Okay.
So like for instance, my smoke will be running on an average of 275 degrees.
Which is substantially hotter than you would like.
It's substantially hotter, but that's what's winning. Some of the guys using drums, they're rolling it near 300 to 340 on certain meats.
Oh wow, okay.
Because
it's quick.
hot, well, it's hot enough to break down all the collagens and connective tissues in there and just make it a very tender piece of meat.
Man, he just got science on me.
Yeah, no, it is, and I'm still learning it. So it's.
Well, listen, for a dude who's still learning, man, you're killing it. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. All right, what are you slapping us up with?
So this right here is a competition barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
So we're gonna finish that up.
Never scared.
Nuh-uh, not at all.
And so I just grab this and eat it, right?
Grab this and eat it. And I've got a couple in the oven. So typically what I do, David, after I do this, after I sauced it, a little finishing rub, I would put it back in the smoker to kind of set that sauce in, nice and tacky where it's all, so through the magic of television.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
I've got a couple here.
Whoa, look at this.
But
Here,
these
pop this right here so we can see them.
These right here, those are so small, that wouldn't even make a competition box.
Oh, wow.
That would go to your friends,
That'd go to
your
my
neighbors,
face.
for
Like
people's
right now.
choice, like that. So that, it's a pretty good bite, isn't it?
That's fantastic.
That's why they call it the money muscle.
Good grief. That's so
tender,
delicious.
full of flavor. Because here's the deal.
come
Like,
on,
say
Spencer.
for David, the judge right here. is going to literally have one bite of this item. They're not going to clear the whole thing. They have one bite. So you have to put so much flavor that's going to pop that one bite, they remember it, and they're doing their scorecard.
I will never forget that. All right, give us the details on the competition real quick. Where do we go?
So competition is going to be January 10th, 70-plus teams. So the whole day, it's a blast there. They show up, full-on chili comp, car show, everything for the kids. The barbecue teams are going to be competing, and then after they're done competing at 2 o'clock, 2 to 4, all barbecue teams are doing People's Choice.
Love it.
So you get to have a chance to sample something from 70-plus world-class competition teams.
That's dope. Spencer, thank you so very much, man.
Absolutely.
I really appreciate it. We're going to have to come out and check you out at your truck, but for now, we're going to send it over to Jordan. Jordan, what you got?